my high school biology course before QM I thought was pretty good. I thought it was that I provided clear instructions and simple navigation of my course. But as I learned about Quality Matters and went through the rubric and the annotations, I found that I really wasn't providing enough information for my students. I assumed a lot. I assumed that they knew how to search a website. I assumed they knew where to click for their grades or where to click for their learning activities for that week, how to find their grade book. And one of the big things that QM did was took away all those assumptions so that students were provided with more tools, more skills to be a successful learner. Well, you know, teachers love rubrics, and the Quality Matters rubric was easy to follow, and with annotations I was able to see specific examples of different ways I could apply the rubric to my class. One of the big changes overall that was made was in an area of student skill sets that they needed. I provided tutorials and very good video and audio explanations of exactly how to navigate the course. I have a section on the skills that students need to be successful, not just their skills in science, like problem solving and thinking like a scientist and inquiry, but also how to do simple, what I used to assume was simple computer skills. There are a section on using Microsoft Office tools successfully, how to navigate the internet. There's a whole section on the ultimate guide for student success, from a section on how to write a research paper, how to work better in a group, how to study for a test. All of these things were assumed before, but now they're provided for a student to follow and apply on their own as they engage in the class. One of my big focuses and interests was student interaction with the content. Students nowadays are very visual learners, and we all know students learn differently. And one of the things I do in every lesson in my class is provide multiple ways for the student to learn that material directed to the objectives for that lesson. So a student might be able to engage with a video, engage with an interactive website or a virtual lab activity, along with the reading assignment and other assignment activities, so that they have more than one way to learn, and it appeals to all types of learners. And that's one of the things that I found with the QM rubric, and applying it to my class was really focusing in on how I could improve that student interaction with the content so it is more engaging, and that they tend to be more excited about their learning. One of the big things I've seen that has changed in my students' learning is how they successfully complete different assignments and projects. By providing the clearer instructions based on the objectives, by providing a video instruction piece or an audio instruction piece, students are more successfully completing their assignments and projects based on what I wanted them to do. Again, taking out that assumption that they're going to be able to understand my written instructions, providing different ways of the student understanding instructions has really helped them complete assignments the way I want them to be completed, well. So that's one big thing. I've had students tell me also that I've provided a learning environment that is friendly and clear, and that it helps them feel more engaged in the course, having this kind of friendly learning environment that they can actually sense from the way my course is set up. The fact that they have a lot of ways to interact, whether it's with the content or with other students in a discussion board or work activity. They've said that they feel more engaged in the course that way, and they feel like they're more of an active learner and maybe taking more responsibility for their learning, which is huge. So that was a joy to get that kind of feedback that they felt engaged with the class. So those are the two big things that I've observed from the way students' learning has changed. I was excited to have the opportunity to have a standard to follow. Before we had a rubric in the Quality Matters program, you just kind of did what you thought was the best practice. You're taking other courses, looking online, you get an idea of what other people are doing, but having a clear, easy to follow format to even to score yourself and assess yourself and have peers look at your course following a specific rubric kind of confirmed and validated all the work I had been doing over the years in creating a great biology class. So that was really good kind of confirmation of my class and the way I provided instruction for my students so they'd be successful. For any teacher who teaches an online class, I would highly recommend using the Quality Matters rubric because you want to ensure that all the components and pieces for successful learning of the students, providing a high quality learning environment for students. By following the rubric, it's very easy to incorporate all the standards. And one thing I found too is the standards overlap. So when you're improving one area, like using multimedia, you're also automatically improving the student engagement piece with the content. And you're also making sure that you're following the course objectives by aligning the different standards to the content.